What is going on? How's everyone doing tonight on this Sunday night? It's that moment where you start realizing, man, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Hopefully it was a great weekend for everybody as we get into episode number 2 of our Braves Dynasty. Setting the tone. We look to bounce back. We don't want to get swept tonight against the Kansas City Royals. We'll be facing their best pitcher tonight, Chris Bubic. But we're going to send someone who could be our ace, and that's Spencer Strider. Coming off the surgery, hoping that he looks dominant tonight against the Royals. We need our bats to wake up more than anything else. 2 runs through the first 2 games. We have got to get something going. Matt Olson has brought in both runs. It was an RBI double. It was in the 4th inning of Game 1, and then a solo home run in the 7th inning in Game 1, and that was it. And then the second game, Ronaldo Lopez played lights out. Pitched great, 10 Ks. Takes the no decision, though. So, but we'll hear more about that here in the pregame show here in a moment. We'll hear from our Braves pregame host. We'll hear from him for the first time this year. His name's Jack Reynolds. So it's gonna be a fun night, though. So let's go and dive in. Let's listen to the Braves pregame show, and we'll see what is going on with the Atlanta Braves.
Welcome in, Braves fans, and good evening from Atlanta. You're listening to the Atlanta Standard pregame show here on the Gibbs Sports Network. I'm your host, Jack Reynolds, and tonight the Atlanta Braves look to get back on track as they wrap up their opening series of the 2026 season against the Kansas City Royals here at Truist Park. It's Game 3 of the season, and for the Braves, it's already a critical early moment. Not because it's March baseball and the standings matter just yet, but because Atlanta finds themselves trying to avoid an opening series sweep after dropping the first 2 games to Kansas City. Now look, nobody in that clubhouse is panicking after 2 games, but the story of this series so far has been pretty clear. The Braves' pitching has largely done its job. The offense has not. And tonight, Atlanta turns to one of the most electric arms in baseball, hoping to change the momentum. Spencer Strider makes his first start of the 2026 season. We'll break down the pitching matchup, look back at the first 2 games of the series, hear from Braves manager Walt Weiss, and talk about the mindset inside the clubhouse as Atlanta tries to spark the bats tonight. So settle in, Braves fans. First pitch is coming up soon. Game 1 recap, March 27th. Let's start with opening night of the series on March 27th, where the Braves fell to Kansas City 4-2. Atlanta actually got a solid outing from Chris Sale, who went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 9 Royals hitters. That's the kind of performance you take every single night from a starting pitcher. The issue? The offense simply couldn't generate enough. Atlanta finished the game with just 3 hits as a team and struck out 13 times. The one bright spot offensively was Matt Olson. In the 4th inning, Olson ripped an RBI double to get the Braves on the board. Then, in the 7th inning, Olson gave Atlanta life again with a solo home run, cutting the Royals' lead to 1. But that was essentially the entire Braves offense. The bullpen struggled late. Ian Hamilton took the loss, and Kansas City pushed across 2 more runs to secure the 4-2 victory. Game 2 recap, March 28th. Game 2 of the series on March 28th might have been even more frustrating for Braves fans. Atlanta lost 2-0, but the headline of that game? Ronaldo Lopez was outstanding. The Braves starter went 7 shutout innings, allowed just 3 hits, walked 1, and struck out 10 Royals hitters. 10. That is dominant pitching. Unfortunately, the Braves' offense completely disappeared again. Atlanta managed just 1 hit the entire game. 1. The lineup struck out 11 times, and Kansas City's pitching staff simply controlled the pace from start to finish. The game remained scoreless until the 8th inning, when Kansas City finally broke through against the bullpen with 2 runs. Just like that, the Braves were staring at an 0-2 start to the season. Braves' offensive struggles. So, through the first 2 games, here's the story. Atlanta has scored 2 runs total. They have just 4 hits combined across the first 2 games. And the strikeouts? 24 strikeouts in 2 games. That's the biggest concern right now. After the game last night, Braves manager Walt Weiss addressed the struggles at the plate. Look, it's 2 games. Nobody in this room is hitting the panic button, but we know we're better than what we've shown so far. The timing hasn't been there yet. Guys are pressing a little bit, trying to do too much. The message right now is simple. Relax, trust your approach, and let the game come to you. Weiss also pointed out that early season pitching usually has the advantage. Pitchers usually come out of the gate a little ahead of hitters. That's just baseball. But this lineup has too much talent to stay quiet for long. Matt Olson on the team mindset. One of the few offensive bright spots so far has been Matt Olson, who drove in both of Atlanta's runs in Game 1. Olson spoke to reporters earlier today about the mindset in the clubhouse. Nobody's hanging their heads. It's the first series of the year. Obviously, we want to win every game we play, but baseball is a long season. The biggest thing right now is staying confident in what we do. Olson also emphasized that the lineup is too talented for the drought to last. When you look around this room, Acuna, Riley, Albies, Harris, we know what kind of offense we can be. Sometimes the hits just don't fall early. The important thing is sticking to our approach and not chasing the moment. Now let's talk about tonight's pitching matchup. For the Braves, Spencer Strider makes his first start of the season. And if there's one pitcher in baseball capable of instantly changing the energy of a game, it's him. Strider's elite fastball velocity and devastating slider make him one of the most dominant strikeout pitchers in the league. When he's right, hitters simply cannot catch up. Tonight will be the first look of the year for Braves fans to see whether Strider is back to that form. Across the field, for Kansas City, the Royals send Chris Bubic to the mound. Bubic is a left-hander who relies more on movement and command rather than overpowering hitters. That could actually play into Atlanta's favor tonight. The Braves lineup has traditionally hit left-handed pitching very well, and this could be the opportunity they need to finally break through. Key players to watch. Let's talk about a few Braves players to keep an eye on tonight. Ronald Acuna Jr. The Braves superstar has had a quiet start to the season. He's shown flashes, including a double in Game 1, but Atlanta needs him to set the tone at the top of the lineup. When Acuna's getting on base and creating pressure, this offense becomes incredibly difficult to contain. Matt Olson. Olson already has Atlanta's only RBIs of the season. If the Braves are going to break out offensively tonight, there's a good chance Olson will be involved. Michael Harris Sr. Harris picked up Atlanta's lone hit in Game 2. The young center fielder has the ability to spark rallies with both his bat and his speed. Keys to the game. So, what are the keys tonight for Atlanta? First, early offense. The Braves cannot afford to fall behind again. Second, let Spencer Strider attack. If Strider establishes his fastball early, the Royals lineup could be in for a long night. And third, stay patient at the plate. Kansas City pitchers have taken advantage of Atlanta chasing pitches early in counts. The Braves need to force Bubic into the zone. Final thoughts. Look, Braves fans, it's Game 3 of a 162-game season. Nobody in Atlanta is hitting the panic button, but avoiding a sweep on opening weekend, that matters. Momentum matters, and with Spencer Strider taking the mound tonight, the Braves have the perfect opportunity to reset the tone of their season. That's going to do it for tonight's edition of the Atlanta Standard Pregame Show here on the Gibbs Sports Network. I'm Jack Reynolds, and first pitch between the Braves and Royals is coming up next. Stay right here. You're watching Atlanta Braves Baseball on GSN.
When you're on the ropes, back against the wall, how will you respond?
They've been playing from behind the 8-ball since the season started.
Will you crumble?
The Braves have struggled to find some rhythm.
Or will you rise to your feet?
I feel like the whole year we've been the next man up.
And punch back.
Into the chop house, and Atlanta leads it.
It's in the toughest moments that we find our strength. Sweat on our face, blood on our hands. We're battle tested. The hunter, never the hunted.
The Big Bear with a big fly.
So pick a time, pick a place. We'll be there.
The pitching has been downright sensational.
We paid our dues again
Electricity from Iglesias.
and again
It's a grand slam for Travis d'Arnaud.
and again.
Michael Harris taking no prisoners.
If someone got knocked down, someone else stepped up.
What a way to finish for Chris Sale.
He has been absolutely terrific.
This team has had a next man up mentality all year long.
Against all odds,
Unbelievable.
despite all obstacles, we're in.
It was do or die in game 162, and the Braves said we're not dying today.
In the postseason, you gotta have a little extra grit, a little extra determination, a little extra fight. So step in the ring with us. We'll take our squad versus anyone. In our corner, we got 43,000 and 1 million more. We battle together. We haven't heard that bell yet, so we're just gonna keep swinging. Spare no effort. Push it to the limit and dig deep.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta
There we go.
Braves.
Some Sunday afternoon baseball from Truist Park. As we see the headlines, brooms are out. We're going to try to avoid that. Braves 0-2 to start the year. Braves are going to send Spencer Strider to the mound.
And pitching
Here he is, 7-14 last year, 4.45 ERA. Had another Tommy John situation, but we're looking for a strong outing from Mr. Strider. Isaac Collins will lead us off.
All right, ready to go here. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And with that,
First pitch,
we're
should be ball
underway
one.
in Atlanta.
9th round pick back in the 2019 draft in Isaac Collins.
That's a ball.
First 2 pitches down low, 2-0.
Way
And
inside.
Spencer 3-0.
Expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pitch is in there.
That one right down the
That's
middle.
strike one.
95. Usually Strider 99 to 101. Look for more 93, 98.
And that one
Now
pulled
fouled off,
foul.
and Strider will battle back. It's 3-2 now, full count.
Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's time.
That
All
one
four.
just
Take
smidge
your
high,
base.
and it'll be an opening walk to begin the game.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
Hee-haw.
There's this change up. Finds the bottom corner.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Bobby Witt, a 2-time Silver Slugger last 2 years.
Collins aboard here at first with nobody out. That's outside.
Ball outside.
And that's ball 1. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
Oh, just a bit high.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Swing
There we
and
go.
a miss.
Strider
Came out.
makes Mr.
Chase
Witt
the
go
baseball
upstairs
up
and
the
strikes him
line.
out. First K on the
Let's
season.
take a look at our
as we see the lineup.
The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact
Got to keep an eye on is Vinny Pasquantino. He has been a thorn, a true thorn in the side of the Atlanta Braves here in the first 2 games.
You almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force.
Runner on the go.
That one popped up down the line.
Way back there.
That'll be a little bit
Foul ball.
too far over.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really
You actually see Vinny's stats over 4. I was mistaken. Thought he was played a little bit better yesterday, but he didn't.
Stay away from that big hole.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. That one misses.
That's outside.
And
Ball.
that's ball 3. That's in there.
So another 3-2 count.
Strike 3.
Strider gets him to sit down as well. 96 on the gun. Second strikeout here in the first inning.
Especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Salvador Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's high. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
One fouled off, 2-2.
That one fouled hard the other way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Curveball over the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center.
Harris underneath it. Not a Acuna.
And that'll do it.
And that'll end the inning. Gave up the walk to the opening runner. After that, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. We go to the bottom of the first. It'll be Acuna, Albies, and Olsen. As Atlanta will try to get something going here on opening weekend.
Back at Truist Park. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Chris Bubich. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's
Bubich,
on
left-hander.
the mound.
290 last year for Acuna. Had a good first game for the Braves.
So if you look at the opposing lineup,
Last night, not so good.
settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
First pitch, Acuna fouling off. 2018 Rookie of the Year. Now in his 8th year with Atlanta. Acuna, that one. Left field, it's gone. It is gone. A leadoff home run for Ronald Acuna. Talk about being patient. Acuna jumped on that one. What a way to start the game for the Atlanta offense.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one hooked
The
foul.
Atlanta fans are excited to see that for the first year, for the first home run of the year for Mr. Acuna. Ozzie moved up to second in the lineup after being 5th in the lineup the last couple of days.
The 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, well
Fly ball left field, and that'll be over the almost over the head, but caught out in left field.
Let's take a look at the lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored.
Here's Matt
And
Olson.
You want to get off to a great start, score early, because
Before the game, the only Braves with a couple of RBIs.
Which no one wants to be a part of.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Olsen first pitch swinging over the head. Excuse me, not over the head. Good grab. Here's Austin Riley.
Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Riley first pitch. Riley's gone. Austin Riley. His first home run is the second home run of the inning. Austin jumped on that one. 403. 110 on the exit velo. And the Braves are up 2-0 here. Here's Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
Baldwin, first pitch, and the Braves are jumping on Chris Bubick.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
And that's the first hit of the year for Drake Baldwin.
0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8. It seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start. Season and get into a slump.
Michael Harris the second. In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Here's Michael Harris. First pitch from Harris. That one out deep center field, and on the warning track, it's brought back. So, Acuna leads off the game in the bottom of the first for the Braves. As he takes it deep for the first one of the year, and then his teammates, Austin Riley, goes yard for the first time. So now the Braves, for the first time this year, have a 2-0 lead.
On the ground, Albies throws
One
to
away,
first.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Pitch and 1 out. Now at the plate, Michael Garcia drove in both of their runs last night. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Great looking curveball.
Garcia getting to start at third, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's
went right back
very
up the middle.
straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
So a 1-out single for Michael Garcia. It's the first hit given up by Spencer.
His approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jonathan India, the next to hit, takes outside.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Pitch misses
just a bit
there,
of high.
and the count is 2-2.
There it is, third strikeout of the game, and Spencer sets down Jonathan India.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Oh, great stop. Throw to second.
No,
Safe
he's
at
in
first
there.
as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Cameron Meisner digs in now.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Spencer locating the fastball pretty well.
And I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball.
That went over to Olsen, steps on the bag.
And that'll do it.
So Braves give up a couple of hits. Doesn't matter.
Here, 2-0.
It's 2-0. We'll see Kim, Smith, and Dubon.
We head to the bottom of the second. So now to the
see
plate
on
for
Kim.
Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim.
The first time this year with the Atlanta Braves at the plate.
Ball.
Braves signed him as a free agent.
Ball.
A little more patient this time.
Out towards
Kim, right
center
field, popped up.
Meisner On the move to the alley.
One away.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's
We'll see
Dominic
Smith.
Smith. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss at a slider. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and
Dom
ball
left center
out
field.
towards left center field.
Will it drop? No.
Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
We'll bring up Mauricio Dubon.
For 6 in the series so far.
Looking for hit number 1.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a miss.
Mauricio underneath that one. Good timing.
Line drive.
Mauricio blooped it in. No, it will not.
Run and grab.
That'll end the inning.
And that's the third
Good
out.
contact from the
Nothing doing
Braves that
here
go
this half.
around.
We played
They
2
couldn't do
full.
anything.
It's the Braves 2 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Guardians winning extra against the Mariners. So we see Paez goes 3 2/3 inning, gave up a run, 2 Ks in his MLB debut against the Milwaukee Brewers. And then, of course, Lopez is 10 Ks yesterday. No runs given up. First pitch over to Riley.
Tosses
One
to
away.
First. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's Bobby
Here's
Witt
Bobby
Jr.
Witt. He struck out last
swinging his
plate
first time.
appearance. First pitch down low.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of
Riley. Oh, he stopped it.
Still finds a way to get off
No,
the throw.
he's in
but
there.
it's
Good job,
not
though.
in
Could have been a
time.
double
Base
for
hit.
Bobby Witt. Instead, it'll be just a single.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Misses outside, ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Bobby Witt so
Throw
fast.
bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher.
So runner at
especially if he
second,
doesn't
so
have a
base
great
hit.
throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time.
There's just
Maybe you
one
can
out.
prevent that stolen base.
Fouled off,
Gets a
2-2
piece
still.
And stays alive. Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball. Stays alive.
Try to go up and in.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the
Vinny
left, and we'll do it
staying
again.
alive.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of
11
illusion at the
pitches.
end.
This is pitch number 12.
Payoff pitch. And it's
Fouls it
fouled
off again.
He'll do it again. 3-2.
That one down the
Handling
line and
here as
foul.
He fouls it away. And ball 4.
That's ball
to
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Kind of okay with that one. Finally get him on.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's a ball.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. That's the third.
Riley across the
Throws
diamond.
to first in time. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. Close
That's
one,
the ball.
doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Chop to the left side. Riley fires
There we go.
to first.
Strider gets out of a jam with 2 on.
Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0.
So it'll be Acuna, Albies, Olsen. We saw Acuna what he did in game, or excuse me, in his first at bat. Second pitch he saw, he took over the wall.
Acuna takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. He swings and fouls one off. One now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Down the middle.
One and two now on Acuna.
No, that's
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ran his
Stairs.
side, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fans didn't like that one too much.
3 and 2. Payoff pitch. That one
Acuna will
misses.
walk.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
On the bottom of the strike zone.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
There you go. Albies with a base hit for the first time this year. Braves with 2 on now. Nobody out.
Holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left
Here's
field.
Matt
You're
Olson.
kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Here's Matt Olson down.
First pitch
If
inside.
you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
On the ground,
Olsen
right side.
over to seconds.
To first.
Double play. Got the runner over to third, but it's a double
Man, what
play.
a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley.
He's
He
already
homered
homered here in this
back
one.
in the first. See if he can bring home Acuna.
That's the ball.
Braves bats awoke back in the first. And they will wake up again. Riley with an RBI single to extend the Braves lead 3-0.
And they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Tying in on the swing
Right
was
back up the
good.
middle.
Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't
Braves
square it up
batters
as
looking
much
very
as he probably
patient this
would've
time.
liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's Drake Baldwin.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin down the line. That'll be fair.
Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Riley being aggressive, going to third. Drake Baldwin with another hit. So definitely moving him down to fifth in the lineup has bode well. Harris, left field. That's going to drop. No, it will not. That's a great catch. That is a great catch by Isaac Collins.
Makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
On to the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Just
Spencer would love a quick inning.
Hee-haw! Ball.
Come on now.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air, right field.
There's a
One
kick.
away.
Up next for the Royals.
Team USA leads the Dominican Republic 2-1, bottom of the seventh.
Struck out looking his first time.
That's a ball. Outside.
The Braves leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey! Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
There you go, Strider. Picks up a K. That'll be strikeout number 4
Strikeouts.
through here in the fourth inning.
Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Here, what?
Sneaks in a changeup for a strike 1.
And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Kim.
Kim across the diamond. Good throw.
First, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Ah-Sung Kim leads us off, bottom of the 4th. Kim first pitch. Popped up left field.
And he dropped
and he dropped it. So Kim will get on with an error. Isaac Collins. That'd be an E7.
And to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
No, that's it.
Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside. The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Dominic, base hits.
There's a rocket into the outfield. Kim round second on his way to third. And now
Great
runners at
hits.
the corners,
Right over the
nobody
short
out.
for the second baseman's head.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the
He
gap.
waited.
Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
And a
Chris
pitching change.
Will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Nick Mears on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runners at the corners,
Nobody outs. 2 on, and they're on the corners. Glavine at the plate with Acuna on deck.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That one missed.
Upstairs.
Activity in the bullpen. Steven Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Colin also getting ready. Gets him to chase after that one.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Right to him. 1 away. Here's Acuna. First plate appearance, home run. Second plate appearance, a walk.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Acuna. That's going to score multiple Braves. Dominic Smith going in safe. And the Braves lead 5-0. And Acuna with a 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Braves bats have awakened.
The game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Man at second. In the dirt. Squirts away from Perez. No advance,
second.
though. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Matt Olson on deck.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. To the right side.
That'll move Acuna over.
Handled. Throw to first in time.
Zombies will ground out.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
For the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. That one way inside. Two and 2. Got him looking for
Yep,
the
that's a strike.
Good job.
That's a strike. But Acuna, though, 2-run RBI double.
And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Cameron Meisner steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Harris under it. And there's 1 down.
1 away.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
That one just a bit up high, but good to call a strike.
Leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center, Dubon should have this one. And
Dubon's got it.
2 down. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air right field. And
That's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
Now 1-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him.
5 strikeouts for Spencer Strider.
He continues to roll on the mound as back at Truist Park, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter.
And before we begin at the bottom of the 5th, take a quick break. All right, we are back. Austin Riley will lead us off, bottom of the 5th, up 5-0.
Ball one there.
Nick Mears out for another inning. Riley. And the defense was moved over.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ball.
Team USA up 2-1, still top of the 8th, 1 out with 1 on.
He's 2 for 2.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate. Drake Baldwin 2 for 2. After not picking up a hit in the first 2 games, he's got a couple this one.
And there's a foul ball.
2025 Rookie of the Year.
That one fouled off. Out towards
That one's
left
going to be
center.
popped up.
Isbell under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to
And a
make
pitching
the move.
change.
Nick Mears done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Kansas.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen.
Steven Cruz.
Steven Cruz. In the
3.74
game for the
ERA.
first time this season. Michael Harris the second.
We'll see Money
next
Mike.
up for the Braves.
2 today.
Harris measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Fouled off left side.
Just a bit late.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play.
Bringing the heat 100 miles an hour.
1-2 now. Swings and
Got me.
misses, struck him out.
Got me.
Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Cunha led off the game, bottom of the 1st with a home run. Couple of great grabs by the Royals. Then Acuna's 2-run RBI double.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for
Probably
the
going to be the
Royals.
last inning we see of Spencer Strider. I feel like for the Braves front office, they would be happy with this.
Two now. Lined into left center, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Perez into box again, takes a strike. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin.
Oh, Strider.
Picking it up out of the hand.
High and inside, got the corner.
This guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little
After
in
the
the way
Kane
of
inning.
impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And 1-2. Man at first, one away. In the air to left
popped
center.
up.
Dubon gets under it.
Dubon's
That's out
underneath
number
it.
2. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud.
That's
when you
inside.
look at players
Ball.
like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet.
Strider
Does
trying
he
to get him
have
with a
good feet? Is
fastball.
he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Pitch 100 right there. Got him. 7 strikeouts, and that'll be probably it for Spencer Strider.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim.
Here's Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 2. Still looking for his first hit of the year.
That's a bullet, but it goes
Kim
foul.
annihilates that one, but it's foul.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one. Bullpen action for the Royals. Number 38 up and throwing. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. That's
You hear them
inside.
chanting their name.
He's
The,
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to
the
straighten him
stands.
up a bit. Mission
here's the
accomplished.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dom Smith stands in. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty.
Right,
Mauricio
Glavine.
Dubon will
He's
hit
0
next.
2. Line out to left and lined out to third.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch
That's a
is
ball.
outside. Up the middle.
Oh, and up the middle over to shorts. Wits
Fires over to first.
gets him
And
by a
it's
step.
1-2-3 inning for the Braves. It's the
Into the
Braves 5
sixth.
and the Royals nothing. Top of inning number 7. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Now on the bump, Tyler Kinley. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Stays alive. And there's a ball.
That one a bit outside. 2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one almost got him.
Back him off a little bit.
puts it in
That one
the air
hit
out
left
towards
center.
left center.
Duvall underneath it.
Takes it in for the out.
One away.
And there's one down.
One away.
So digging in, Michael Massey. Pitch misses
That's the
there.
ball.
Ball one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a...
Inside, almost got him.
No, that missed. That's a
Close
ball.
pitch there, and he's
That's
kind of
a-
wondering
that's a
where
strike.
he missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and
Yeah.
hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swings through.
There's
that,
a
and it's
beautiful
strikeout.
changeup down
There's
and
two
away.
Well
Two
executed
away.
pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, bases
Team USA
empty.
3 outs
Cameron
away
Meisner
from making it to the
steps in for
finals.
Royals. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Line
That one over to
drive,
Riley.
short hop to third, fires to first, and that's a nice
The Diamond?
play to end the inning. Nothing
That'll
doing
end
for
the inning.
Royals.
Braves go to the
It's
top of the, bottom of the 7th now.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back in a new
Stephen
pitcher
Kolek
here
will
to
come
start
on.
the bottom of the 7th.
19
Stephen
games
Kolek.
last year.
Well, they need someone to
3.51
stop the
ERA,
bleeding and keep
5
the
and
score
7,
right where it
5
is.
and 7
Seems
record.
like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's
See
Ronald
Acuna. He's
Jr. at
walked.
the plate.
He's doubled. He's hit a home run. He's about done it all.
That one
That missed.
close,
That's the
rule
ball.
the ball. And that's ball one.
Probably could have got the challenge on that.
Misses
Nope,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hey, ha!
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Braves.
And here comes Ozzie
Here's
Albies
Ozzie.
to the dish. 1 for 3.
Hit a single back in the 3rd.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering misses. 1 and 2 to count. That's a little bit low.
Here's the 2-2. That one down the left field line, fair. Will Ozzie take 2? He'll try. Ozzie's in there.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Ozzie with nice 2 for 4 day.
Anytime
His
you
first
reel
double
a
of the
line
year.
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
He
You
waited for
trusted
that
your
one.
hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight
There's
to
Matt
it. That's
Olson.
great work right there.
1 out. Runner at second. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
A long wait.
Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side.
That'll move Ozzie over.
Slings to first in time.
2 away, though. That'll bring up Austin Riley, who homered back in the 1st.
Here's Austin
And
Riley.
he had a single
He's someone
last
that
plate
you might
appearance.
not describe as having
Excuse me.
elite level
Back in the
speed,
3rd,
but
lined out
he
in the
can
5th.
absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the
Here's
fact
the
that they're
0-1.
consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Comes up empty.
Falls behind 0-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate
Well
that time.
inside. Riley had to take a couple of steps back. Riley other way. That'll be an RBI single.
In comes the run from third
Riley
to
with
Allen.
another
It's an
RBI.
single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
And it's a
his
3-hit
hot
day
inning
for
continues.
Austin Riley.
Kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Drake.
And here's Drake Baldwin. 2 for 3.
Lifted in the air,
Baldwin
left field,
left
pretty well
field.
struck. Collins settles underneath,
Underneath it. Should have
And
this
that
one. He
will end the
does.
inning. We go to the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Isaac Collins.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves,
Jose Suarez. 1.86 ERA last year. 7 appearances.
Throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. I can't play around with him here.
He may be asked to take it the rest of the way.
At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Okay.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's in.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where
Good
they need
pitch
to
and
get
circle
going.
change.
Off the mark there, ball 2. Just
Ball, that's up.
missed. So a walk
That's ball
puts
4.
runners at
Take your
first
base.
and
Oh.
second. First
So 2 on
and
now.
second and nobody out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a pop-up.
Popped up.
Foul
Drake's going to try to
territory
get
for
to
the
it, and he
catcher.
will.
Has room, and he makes the
Way to
catch.
go. 1 away.
2 aboard with 1 out. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
Ball
I know
outside.
you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1-2 now.
Come on now.
2 on, 1 out. Inside, almost got him. And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab.
2 away with a loud out for number 2.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Swang and a
Isabel
line
down
drive,
the
and that's a
line.
base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Throw cut off, down to the plate.
2
In
runs.
there safely.
It's 6-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
Braves still lead, though.
Good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even
that's
feel
down.
the ball
Ball.
hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air right field. And
Foul ball.
that is foul. Fought off foul. One and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Team USA goes to the bottom of the ninth. Up 2-1 against the Dominican Republic.
Got it.
There's a strike 3.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here.
Pinero, Rodriguez, and Wells.
It's now back here in Atlanta. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty
5
well
singles,
in
2
this one,
doubles,
Boog.
2
Spraying
home
the ball
runs
all
for the
over
Atlanta
yard.
Braves.
Good team effort at the dish.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves.
Here's Ha-Sung Kim.
Hard work.
And the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer. This is his first appearance of the season. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove.
Yeah.
Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
The Braves leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second.
There's the double play.
And just 1 out to go.
Now the Royals down to the final outs. Down 4.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Meisner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one to first.
That's foul.
And
Down the line, down to the final strike now.
The Royals down to their final strike.
Right back to Bummer.
him on the mound.
And he'll throw to first, and that will end it. Braves will win for the first time this year.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done.
Great performance from the Atlanta Braves, especially on offense, getting going in the bottom of the first.
Outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining
Spencer
us.
Strider picks up win number 1 this year. Cunha 2 for 3, Austin Riley 3 for 4, Ozzie 2 for 4, Drake Baldwin 2 for 4. So Cunha, a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Austin Riley 3 for 4, home run, 3 RBIs as he matches Acuna. And then Ozzie with a double and a run scored. Spencer Strider, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Gave up 3 hits. most importantly, no earned runs. So we didn't get swept in the first series of the year. So now we're going to face the Athletics in a 3-game series at home, and then we'll be on the road for the first time at Arizona. All right, so that will end tonight's stream. I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out as we get through our Atlanta Braves franchise. Hope everyone has a great week.